content is meant for an adult audience.
LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
2, 1, go!
Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. And tonight from Seventh Heaven, George and Geoff Stults are in here. The two brothers who, they're attractive guys, Drew, yes?
You trying to tell me something? I know you've been hiding this from me for a long time.
Untrue.
He's gay. You and Jimmy are breaking up? Is that what you're saying?
Lena, I'm just saying he's going to ABC. He's spreading his wings. I can spread my wings a little bit too.
This breaks my heart.
Lean forward, guys. Talking to the microphone so we can hear you. You guys are from Detroit?
Yeah, originally Detroit.
And now how far apart are you guys age-wise?
Year and 4 months.
7 months. Yes, a year and 4 months.
Year and 4. And grew up in Detroit. Went to college somewhere.
We both graduated from Whittier College.
Oh, so you came out
here?
You came out here to go to college? To go to Whittier?
Yeah. We got screwed.
I guess when you're living in Detroit, is Whittier considered a nice step up from Detroit?
Well, they tricked him first by the palm trees and the bikinis in the brochure.
I was like, oh, for sure I'm going here. And
Yeah.
I signed up before it even came out. I had no
The
idea.
Richard Nixon Library is right there.
Oh.
That's
Very
good.
excited. Never was in there once.
So many
by the way.
babes in there and thongbacks. See, this is, we haven't talked about this in a little bit, Drew, but you know my theory of putting numbers to all the cities so it's not confusing for
Yes.
people who come from out of town.
Sure. Where would Whittier rank?
Whittier,
Middle.
if there was like 1,000 cities, yeah, it might be
500,
582,
yeah.
585.
Yeah.
Like see, what I always say is there's all these places around here like Hawaiian Gardens and Lakeview Terrace and
Sunland.
and what's the other one out in the East Valley that's
Drives
a
us
dump?
crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the point is Sunland, Sun Valley, Hawaiian Gardens, all dumps.
Yeah.
Dumps. But if you're living in Detroit
Hawaiian Garden sounds great.
and your buddy says he's got an apartment in Hawaiian Gardens, you say, this is paradise. You're picturing an Elvis movie, right? Right. But if your buddy says, I got an apartment over in 984 out of 1,000, you're not moving there. Do you see what I'm saying? We establish a number and we give it to every city.
You could even say Hawaiian Gardens, number 387.
Right.
That's it.
And now Hawaiian Gardens, instead of sitting back and resting on its laurels, which is its name, it's got to hustle now because it's got the stigma of the low number.
And
That's all I'm saying.
the city of industry could finally start to take a deep breath.
Right.
It might look a little better than Hawaiian Gardens.
Right. Whittier would, I guess, be somewhere in the 5s. But you both came out and went to college out there.
Right.
And then you got bit by the acting bug.
Yeah, I was kind of random. I came out first actually for college, and then George transferred out, and we graduated together. And then we were both just pretty much trying to figure out what the hell we were going to do. And some... George, why don't you touch on that one?
So-called got discovered because of my pretty boy face is what happened.
Yeah.
You dragged your brother along?
Yeah.
Well, I know. I begged.
I had no choice. He was like, I'm doing it.
George is the man behind the Bora Bora cologne campaign I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah, but that's actually my abs.
He really transferred you.
Yeah.
Huh? This is nice. Yeah, you can. You see this?
See.
Yeah, I've never. You got any of that Bora Bora on you?
No, not on me, but
Drew,
I could get you guys some
We
if
get you
you really
boxes
want
of it
it.
over here.
Drew had an aftershave called Boring, in, when he was in med school. That it never got off the ground, but it was. I said didn't have enough backing. All right, so Seventh Heaven. Tell us about that.
Lot of fun. Geoff got on the show first, and I was lucky enough once they found out that I was his brother, and they loved him so much that they, brought me on, and we were having a blast. And
Yeah, it was a coincidental kind of lucky thing, and they brought us on as the boyfriends of the two sisters, and then they kind of just kept us around because people started to like the real brother storyline thing, evidently, and they're silly enough to pay us to do what we do anyway, which is sit around and make fun of each other and play PlayStation.
And, Seventh
Sounds like our
Heaven,
job.
seventh
Yeah.
season, by the way.
Yeah.
It's another one of those shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would have said
Third, fourth.
3, yeah, going on 4. But
Yeah,
seventh season.
It's incredible.
The ratings are just amazing.
Yeah, was it like a slow build type show? I mean, they weren't well, you guys weren't on it
Just
for
the last 2 years
Right.
for us, yeah.
But supposedly it's been like the #1 rated show on the WB since the beginning.
Pretty much the get-go. I mean, I think at first it took it took them a little while to get their audience, but all of a sudden it's just people between here and Middle America. That's the demographic.
Right. Well, let's see if maybe we'll find some chicks that want to date you
Yeah.
guys or something. Monday nights, 8 o'clock on WB, by the way. All right, you ready to go here, Drew?
There we go.
Anything I can't say?
No.
Okay, good.
The F word
and the S word.
and the S word. Troy?
And the C word.
On the C
The
word?
2 C words.
Whatever.
Troy.
Yeah.
All right. This is where you talk.
Okay.
And go.
Hey, love the show. And I'm 27, and I had a vasectomy about 3 years ago. And my new girlfriend, she likes me to pull out and sort of spray her.
Sure.
But there's never really any power behind it. It's never the money shot that I see on the porn flicks and stuff. I'm wondering if there's some kind of
You'd like her to slide along the sheets and whack her head on the headboard and make that bell sound like when you hit the thing with the mallet at the fair?
Well, I'm not going for the mallet, but a little more power would be.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah. That's going to be I'm going to you know what? This is going to be my next vitamin that I'm going to release. Well, I mean,
In fact, release.
release. But what I'm saying is add 3 meters to your load. All right, add
With Adam Carolla's release.
I'm just saying, if your doctor 25 years ago, if someone was talking about pills to make your penis bigger or breast bigger, or pills that attacked fat and all that kind of stuff, you would have said this is nonsense.
Yes, and I continue, but that's beside the point.
Right, but I think I could sell this.
Yeah, no doubt.
Troy?
Yeah.
What'll work? What works for me is, this is going to sound crazy, but when you turn on your garden hose,
Oh
and
my
you
God.
just turn the spigot like a quarter turn, and it's just sort of dribbling out. It's not coming out too fast. It's a steady stream, but it's just coming out a few inches and falling down the ground. But then you put your thumb over it, and
You're gonna
next thing you know,
you're
you're
gonna
spraying
brew
the
this?
neighbor's car. I'm saying
Brewing.
if you can time it right with your finger, just like the garden hose, you can get one quick in.
It's really bad for your
Is it?
urethra and
Is it?
prostate. Yeah, not good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
Stop
Troy,
that.
relax. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Do your Kegel exercises.
Yeah.
Will that do it?
and
Yeah,
all that.
that's fine. Yeah, just
What will Kegel do for that?
improve the muscles that actually do the propelling.
Right. The thing about this, it's kind of weird. Maybe Drew can answer this, and you guys can weigh in. But let's not talk too much about it. It's gonna get dicey in here. But sometimes,
It's gonna get dicey.
I mean, sometimes it's like it's like very lackluster. Not much behind it. It's like nothing. It's like looks like someone just balanced a pearl onion on your penis and it just fell off. I mean that's what it looks like. And then there's other times like, whoa, what was this?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to mop up.
4th of July.
Yeah, what is this? And it's not about time in between.
It can be about time. in
It
between.
can be, but it's not necessarily
Not
about
necessarily.
that.
It's about the intensity of the contractions.
I know,
Which is
but why?
something-
What kicks it up?
Your fluid level, your level of arousal, your how much you're into the experience.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you should just be happy that you're having sex because, we're not allowed to have it on Seventh Heaven. So I think you should just be pleased.
You guys in your contract?
Yeah, there's no premarital sex in Glen Oak. So he's,
Well, it weakens you. You can't act.
that's right.
Weakens
that-
knees.
Yeah, you don't have sex before the big tape day. Julian?
Yeah.
And if you're taping all week, you guys tape all week, right?
That's right.
Well, then there you go. That's the week. Julian,
Yeah.
you're 14. What's up?
Yeah. Okay. When I masturbate,
Mhm.
I found myself.
Hold on, Drew.
Yeah. One.
One? What do you mean one?
You're gonna yell at me that we should put a girl on. There's only one girl up there.
No, I was gonna say I want to talk about beating off the entire night.
All right.
'Cause I talk about beating off all day.
I listen.
Now I gotta talk about beating off at my night gig too. All right. Hey, Brian and Tara.
2, 3, and 5.
Let's get some chicks happening.
2, 3, 5.
I know we probably never broached that subject before with you guys. But I'm going to bring it up for the first time and say, let's get some chicks going. Liz,
Yeah.
you're 13?
Yeah. Okay.
What's up?
Actually, when I was on the line, I kind of thought of a better question. So can I ask two, or should I pick the better one?
Just pick the better one.
Yeah, we'll have the better one.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh wait. I
Hey.
love the hell out of both of you. Okay. I'm kind of nervous.
Who what?
What?
She loves you, Adam. Your name is on her shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But
Hey.
What?
She's nervous. She's nervous.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's not going to help.
I don't care if it helps. At this point, I'm trying to entertain myself.
Okay. So my question is, there's this person that I don't know if I'm obsessed with them or not. It's kind of weird, and like whenever they say something to me, I try to imagine them doing that, and then like I always check to see if they're there. Like I see if their license plate is in the parking lot and stuff like that. I was wondering if that was like normal, because
This is some guy, right?
Well, I don't want to say if it's a guy or girl because somebody's probably listening. It's a teacher.
A teacher, and it's somebody you're infatuated with.
Kind of.
Kind of infatuated. Do you talk to this person? Do you hang
Yeah.
after class and that sort of thing?
By the way, we know this is almost the end of civilization when a 13-year-old teeny bopper's calling up and we're saying, is it a guy or a girl? And they're going, I don't want to say, I don't want to tip it off. Think about that comment 25 years ago in this country. It'd be like, what do you mean? First off, you wouldn't even ask if it was a guy or a girl 10 years ago, would you?
No.
And now you're tipping it off by naming the gender of the person you have a crush on at 13? What's going wrong with this planet of ours? Guy or girl?
I don't want to say.
No?
Well, I don't even
You
really know
you
if I have a
think
crush on them.
there's like 140 million women out there and like 136 million men. You really think you're going to tip it off if you just pick one category?
Well, don't say that. What subject do they teach?
Oh no, that's
brings
close.
it in. That brings it in. Liz, look, what's the question about this? You're preoccupied with this person. What's the question?
I want to know if it's a guy or a girl now. Liz, I'm going to hang up on you.
No, okay, it's a girl.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. I got to get one of these things in life.
And by the way, it doesn't mean that one of these hold buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be good.
That's it. Every conversation I have is like, I don't like the way this is going. What do you mean I'm not pulling my weight around here? I'm up. I just start reaching for something. Like every time my partners yell at me or my wife or anybody, I just start going for it.
The hold button.
Cop pulls you over. He wants to know if I knew how fast I was going or why he pulled me. I just start going for that hold. It'd be great. Liz?
Just because you're preoccupied doesn't mean that's sort of a sexual thing. You're infatuated with this person, right? What is the question about her?
I don't know, because it's not just this person, it happens with, other people, too. And, am I just in, a
phase.
Like an impressionable...
You're in a phase. You're in a phase. And,
13.
Yeah. And
Fine.
to become preoccupied with people and obsessed with, rock stars and things like that, or teachers, people in authority, people you see as powerful, not uncommon. But if it starts to overwhelm you and become a real preoccupation, oftentimes that goes along with some depression, which is also not uncommon at 13, but just kind of keep an eye on it. Make sure it's not.
Make her feel better and
over.
tell her about your crush on Bobby Sherman.
Yeah, Bobby Sherman. Yeah. Well, he was my history teacher.
No, he was a pop singer from the 70s, Drew.
I
Please.
see.
Don't confuse the girl.
Okay.
You guys are too young to remember Bobby Sherman, right? Poor son of a bitch. I hope none of those guys listen to this show.
Bobby Sherman?
Yeah, you think he listens to the show?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Well, first of all, it's after bedtime for guys that age.
Yeah, that's true. But he was cute, right, Drew?
Oh, yeah.
You remember him. Abby,
Yeah, I'm here.
you 20?
Yeah.
What's up?
I have a bump on my nipple. I just had a baby 3.5 months ago,
Okay.
and it's kind of red and swollen.
Okay, you can get mastitis. You can get infection on your breast. Are you breastfeeding now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to put hot towels on there and see the doctor in the morning. That sometimes takes some antibiotics for that. It can get pretty bad. Sometimes they have to surgically open them up. It's a mess.
Really?
Yeah.
What happens?
They get these abscesses in their breast. The glands get sort of clogged and overworked, inflamed. But hot towels tonight, okay?
I have another question for you guys.
Yeah.
What was up with the 13-year-old that just called?
Well, we wondered ourselves.
Oh, dear.
She's okay. She's all right.
I wanted to say that those guys are hot.
Yeah.
We love the show.
Oh, good. I mean, Seventh Heaven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of lukewarm on this show, or you like this one too, right?
Oh, we love it.
All right, baby.
A lot of love.
All right.
All right. Hot towels on the breast, right?
Well, does size matter? For breasts or...
We need bigger towel. I mean, if it's
I mean, does size matter to Adam?
Sure.
Bouncy.
The size of the red spot?
hold on, she sounds like she's gonna make a great mom. By the way, you know what I love. You know what I love about our listeners. I never get over this. It's like, I got a lump in my breast. Oh, that can be quite serious. You should put some hot towels on it and consult your physician. And I also had a question about seventh habit. Like where you don't want to just take
Right
a
past
beat.
it,
Don't just. I mean, it's not even like. Well, okay, what sort of doctor should I go to, or how do I heat the towels? None of that. It's just pow, and you'd think, well, it was a bogus call, but
No,
it's very specific. Did she just absorb it that fast and is ready to move on, Abby?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the hot towel thing tonight?
Yeah, actually, well, I have my nipple pierced, so I was wondering. Well, I don't have anything in it right now, so.
Well, what you can use to heat the breast is you can use a jumper cable and just hook that up to a 9-volt battery.
That'll
if you
heat it up
actually,
nice, yeah.
if you have
sure.
a hoop in there.
Let me understand something.
Make sure you're grounded.
Are you saying that the hole where the piercing went through is becoming enlarged?
No.
There's something next to it.
bump.
Yeah, next to it,
Yeah.
a tender bump. Yeah, all right.
Hey, Abby, how old is your kid?
3.5 months.
All right, I'm gonna give this kid a fighting chance.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Boy, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to get one of those water balloon launchers they use at the beach made out of surgical tubing and point the kid toward the nicest direction of the closest nice neighborhood in your yard and just fire him that way.
Right.
It's a much better shot.
He's
much
fine.
much higher percentage chance of turning out okay. If he survives the flight, it'll probably land in the yard of a decent family.
I think
and
Granada Hills
they'll raise him as their own.
Pat O'Brien's just over there to the west a little bit.
Yeah.
Just aim him that way.
All right, Abby, you all right? I don't want this kid screwing up.
He's fine.
Yeah,
15
3.5
pounds, 11 ounces.
Yeah. But
No, there's no doubt he'll be a behemoth when he's raping and putting shivs in people. His size will come in handy.
They'll raise him as their
All right. All right. All right. But listen, really, this is Mama. I prefer that these people have girls, by the way, because then it's like we have a steady influx of strippers and prostitutes and porn stars. But when they have guys, it's always trouble because these guys end up they're going to beat up Drew's kids one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not good.
Where are we at here, Drew?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Line 6.
Line 6. Melissa.
Oh, hi.
Your TiVo catastrophe tonight really set you off.
Oh,
my God.
hold on a second. I'm so goddamn cursed with technology. It's really a joke. It's a joke. I decided to swap out the TiVo today. This TiVo is really, they just call it what it is, which is heroin for people. It's like visual. It's optic heroin.
Yeah.
Like it's for people don't have the guts to load up the needle and slam
Just
the heroin and
go for the
chase the
TiVo.
dragon. We have TiVo, and now you start basing your life around this
Basing.
TiVo.
See? Even the language you use applies to drugs.
Yeah,
You base the TiVo.
Freely basing
Yeah.
my life around TiVo. And now I'm trying to figure out. So I had to swap out the old TiVo because I could not TiVo shows while I was watching other shows.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
you need a dual action TiVo. You want to be able to watch something on one channel and TiVo it on another.
Right.
Simultaneously.
That's and I'm so TiVo'd. I'm so crazed with the TiVo now that even when I'm somewhere that has no TiVo, if I thought I saw something or I wanted to see something again, I pick up the remote and I start trying to rewind it or fast forward it.
I do that to the radio now.
Yes, I think I can TiVo everything. Like TiVo, you just stop the action and rewind the action. It's like you control the universe. I see a car accident. I try to turn back time now. It's like, oh, let me see if I can.
Twilight Zone episode.
I'll just point my garage clicker at the car that just got in the accident. I'll move it back 200 feet, and then I'll yell at the guy to get out of the way. They'll slow it down. See who's at fault. It's crazy. I'll pick up like a pine cone and point it at an owl and be like, stop. Now go back. You end up thinking you're some kind of retarded Merlin is really what ends up happening. And then when it's gone, you're ruined. You're ruined.
Yeah.
So now I try to make the move where I step up from the TiVo that you can tape stuff on but not watch a different channel while you tape. I step into the tape one, get the thing all hooked up. And usually I just do everything myself and screw it up and have to get on the phone with someone. But this time I said, you know what? I make money. I'm busy. I'm getting an expert in there. had the pro get in there. I ran all the wires and stuff and punched some holes in some walls and stuff. But this guy hooked it all up, ready to go. No, ain't going, not going. And I'm gonna have to leave the show early tonight and break into a department store that has TiVo, and they'll find me sitting there, like crying. I will have made in my pants, and I'll be sitting there staring at 1,000 TVs, pointing a remote sideways, like with no batteries in it, and babbling.
So what's the TiVo one? What's the one you got? Because we're actually trying to we have to get one.
The lowbrow one is the one that just you record what you're watching. It has to be set on the channel that it records.
Right.
He always puts the second channel in Seventh Heaven when it's
right.
Right.
It's crucial.
I got a loop of Seventh Heaven running in the picture-in-picture. It's a loop. It doesn't. I don't have to rewind it or anything. It's
constant.
It's a loop, so you can record one station
and watch
while
another.
you watch another station. Here's what I'm saying. Like, I record Friday night fights every night, every Friday night, and that show is like 2 hours. It's like 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and my wife will come home at 7:30, and she won't want to watch an hour and a half of the show that I'm recording, but I don't want her to change it because it'll stop recording. And she has a choice between watching nothing or watching shows that I've already TiVo'd, which is softcore porn and car shows from but the creepiest and craziest thing about the TiVo is it'll start recording stuff for you if it has extra space. It'll go
I know what you like.
I know what you like.
It just picks it for you.
Yeah, picks it for you. It's Big Brother. And for me, I have all these. It does Simpsons, which I watch plenty of, Seventh Heaven, and it does it does a bunch of car shows, and then it has a soap opera Passions on there, and I can't figure out what that is. Drew's brought up, well, maybe it thinks it's porn.
Right. That's it. That's what it is.
But TiVo knows what it is. I have a bad daytime soap. Never home during the day, never watch 5 seconds of any soap ever, and yet there's always Passions on there. And my theory now is because it recorded Passions, it now records more Passions.
Right.
It got itself going on Passions. Goddamn TiVo. Kick it right in the nuts. What's up, Anderson?
Time for a break.
I was just...
What?
I was going to ask if I should be rolling tape on this, sending it to TiVo for a paycheck.
No kidding. No
it's like
kidding.
10 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
It's probably a replay that he's got in his house.
Yeah. George and Geoff Stults are here tonight from Seventh Heaven. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is your radio. LoveLine will be right back.
LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom, the most trusted for over 80 years.
Hey, everybody. It's Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Alanis Morissette is going to be in here tomorrow night. Tonight we have Geoff and George Stults from Seventh Heaven. Monday nights, 8 o'clock. WB.
Be there.
Yeah.
No one remembers that now. That's the great thing.
I know. I'm going to start a business where it's called That Idea Sucks. And I just go around to businesses and they go, we were thinking about this and I just go, that idea sucks. And I go to the next business and
then they pay you.
We had some ideas for a logo here. And I look at it and I go, that idea sucks. And I never tell them what idea works. I just tell them what idea won't work, which is still important.
You've got to go with your talent, yeah. So one of the things, Adam...
Right, I have no solutions, but I know what I don't like. I don't know what I like.
We were doing promos for WB a long time ago.
Six years ago? 6, 7 years ago, and they were like, it's the WB. And I was like, hey, fellas, have we gotten started with this promo yet? And they're like, no, we're just getting started. I was like, don't do it. This sucks. This is never going to work. And they're like, let's just do it. And I was like, I don't want to do it. This is never going to work. And they're like, do it. And naturally, Pussy Drew over here is like, no, just do it. Just do it. And I'm like, why? This sucks. This is not going to work. And was gone about 6 months later, right?
It lasted about 2 painful years, I think.
Right, but
And then
but
it
they were
was just-
sorry they did
Oh,
it.
of
and
course,
lost
of
nothing but money
course.
on it. And see, this is where my business comes in. 'Cause how much money did they spend on this WB? They
could've
just pay me
saved them.
1/10 of that for saying it sucked 18 months earlier, and they could have used that toward another campaign.
Yep, a good one.
All right, Melissa,
Hi.
you're 18.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was wondering about like other forms of contraceptive besides the condom, like.
Condoms suck.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
the condom? Why?
Where's
Why?
my money?
What's wrong with the condom?
Just warming up.
Why? What's the matter?
I don't know. They're just like they kind of hurt. Like they just kind of ruin like the natural lubrication. They don't like feel that good, and I don't know. They're just kind of annoying. But of course, like we use them, so
Okay.
we have to use something. But
You're not worried about STDs with your boyfriend?
Well, I'm not. Hopefully, but we still use them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
like
think that
I
was
have a
an answer.
boyfriend and everything.
You what?
I have a boyfriend, and like I only have sex with him. Hopefully, he only has sex with me, but we use condoms
All
every
right.
time.
All right. So what's the question?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, if there's a difference, like, if in like the female condom, if it's any different.
It's different, but I bet you're not going to like that either.
Yeah.
It's sort of like putting a
so.
trash bag with a big hoop inside your
Yeah, I kind of
Right?
just shunned the idea right away, but I was.
Well, you could try it. No harm in trying it, but it's
No, but if
if
you
you're
don't
sensitive,
like
yeah.
if you don't like the sensation of a condom, you're gonna hate the female condom.
Yeah, and I have another thing about birth control.
Melissa, before you ask, have you tried all the different kinds of condoms that are out there? There's so many different. I mean, I was talking to the Trojan people the other day, and they're really trying to come up with stuff that people don't notice. They really, try as much as they can. So try
Like
some
the
of this.
ribbed and everything.
Well, that obviously you're going to notice that, but there are things out there that are ultra this and ultra slim and ultra, sheer and this kind of stuff. And you can try the animal skin one, although that's not as good for STD. Some people like the feel of that.
Yeah, isn't it? What is that? Animal gut?
I think so.
Jeez, we never stop thinking of ways to use animals, do we?
So your other question about birth control.
Yeah, I was on orthotricycline.
And you're using condoms?
Yeah.
That may not be necessary.
Well, what's up with your boyfriend? Why
But
do
I'm
you?
not anymore. No, I'm not on the pill
All
anymore.
right, but I want to find out more about your boyfriend anyway. How old is he?
18.
What's he do? Junior college?
Yeah.
Aha! I know a troublemaker when I hear one. I can smell junior college on a kid. This kid's going nowhere. He's screwing around. Probably screwing around with the chick who works at the snack shack who also deals weed. It's real. It's the only real thing that goes on in junior colleges. Dealing
deals?
weed from the snack shack, a lot of doodling on peachy folders, and people hanging around pissed off about the health care. Yeah, the system.
The man.
And the man. Yeah, living at home.
Melissa, what about the orthotricycline?
Oh, I was on that for
Yep.
a while, but I'm not on it anymore. That's why we're using condoms. But because it like made me gain a lot of weight,
Right.
and is there a birth control that doesn't do that?
Yeah, there are lower dose estrogen pills, things like Merced and Aless. You can try some of those, but talk to your doctor about that. There's so many different kinds now. You should be able to find something that controls side effects. All right.
All right. Yeah, good times. And then get on the birth control and lose the condom and just make sure he's not.
Well, you said he's a loser. He's with the girl at the snack shack.
Keep the condoms.
Yeah.
No, but he's not. I don't think he's with the girl at the snack shack because we weren't using condoms when I was on birth control, but now we have to because I'm not on birth
Yeah,
control.
but not that he would care.
Either way.
Yeah, he would assume he doesn't have a venereal disease, right?
He would assume that? Yeah, right. He would go
Yeah.
right on with things, even
Sure.
no matter who he was messing around with.
Sure.
Yeah, but I always tell him he does anyway. I keep him in check.
He does have an STD?
I know.
All right. I can't get a good read off Melissa over here. She was like, he doesn't cheat. I don't think he does. He better not. He's probably doing it now. It's like, oh, what?
I think she was just being...
I can tell she was sort of kidding around
She was
with it.
kidding around, yeah.
But there seemed to be sort of kernels of truth or thought in her brain that would suggest
let's
that
work her.
maybe...
Let's go.
She
All right,
wasn't
here we go.
totally convinced.
All right, Melissa?
Has
Do
he
you-
ever,
do
you
you really
ever
think your
catch him?
Yeah,
You ever
is-
catch him cheating?
No, not at all.
Do you have
Okay.
any suspicion that he's cheating?
No, none whatsoever.
All right, well then, quiet. Jesus Christ. They're horrible, our callers, because they really lead you to... our callers do this all the time. Like, you go, you ever been molested? And they go, well, depends what you mean by molested. And you go, have you ever been molested? And they go, no. And then 5 minutes later, you go, you sure you weren't molested? I go, no. Why? What gave you that idea? It's like, what gave me the idea is the way you're answering the questions.
Andy.
Hi.
Hey.
You're 24?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, this is kind of a strange question, but I have multiple personalities.
All right.
And I've known about that for about 7 years.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of swore off relationships there for a while because they were just really bad for me for about 5 years. And then last year I got into a couple of them, and I kind of tried it both ways. I was up front with somebody and told them about it right away. That didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Then I kind of hid it for a while, and that didn't work. And so I might be starting up a relationship, and I'm just trying to go into it the right way.
How many personalities do you have?
I think the count's up at like 34.
34?
You're the executive one?
No.
Who's in charge?
Drew has, what are you up to, half?
Who's in charge?
What are you up to, Drew? Drew was at
35%.
like 5/16 last time I spoke to him. I think it's moving up, though.
5/16.
All right.
Andy.
Yeah.
Who's in charge?
Well, it's kind of a shared thing.
Between who?
Between me and somebody else.
All right, so you're sort of the executive in charge.
Yeah, sort of. I don't like that, but yeah.
Do you have other sexualities in there and other orientations?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
has that ever screwed you up in terms of the relationships?
That's kind of why I started off the first one by not saying anything and the second one by being upfront about it because I didn't want that to be a problem again.
How long are you going to get away with not saying anything when you have 34 personalities? And one of them's got to squeal, right? You can't trust all 34 not to pipe.
Well, how often do
one of them's going to get drunk and talk.
How often do you dissociate?
Daily.
Daily into the same person usually, or randomly?
Random.
Depending on the situation.
What happened? Did you get abused growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was there sort of ritualistic abuse?
Not ritualistic, no.
What happened?
Series of different people. Let's see. Grandfather who then got my cousin into it. There were kids who lived next door. And then, of course, that caused all sorts of problems because, naturally, once you've got the gene to be abused, then every relationship you get into a bad relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You've got good insight.
Well, maybe one of the personalities like a therapist or a counselor. So.
Actually, yeah, but
Hey, is one of those a TiVo technician?
No.
Swing by the house tonight?
Although
No, not one of those 34 can handle the TiVo.
Actually, yeah, they could.
Are you on meds now?
Jesus Christ!
Are you on meds?
Yeah.
All right, and they keeps your mood pretty stable.
Fairly stable because
here's what I would do.
She's a rock.
Here's what I would do.
Listen
You do not lie and do not deceive, do not hide from your relationships. Let it evolve. Listen, relationships are about sort of feeling each other out. It takes a series of dates before you sort of figure out who the person is.
Well, yeah.
And I think the way you present it to someone so they don't flip out and understand what you have at the same time is describe it as a mood disturbance, which is true, right?
Okay, he already knows about that.
And the dissociative disorder. Because people kind of get what that is. And then you later, well, when I dissociate, these other things happen to me. And that's a way they can
Well, what about hooking up? Guys don't have this, really.
This
is a chick thing.
More, in my
The
experience.
majority, but not all.
Many more.
Yes,
Many.
more. You're right.
But can you find a guys or a group? You guys get together on the internet?
No.
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 Well, look, here's the point. Andy, I'm going to be upfront with you.
Okay.
What number's Andy?
What do you mean?
Number 1, number 14,
She doesn't number her personalities.
No, there's no number.
Well, you're 34, right?
They're about
Yeah, but they don't number. She's figured out 34.
Do you know all
They're
their...
all named?
Sure.
Yeah, well, for the most part, they don't all have an exact name. They're sort of a name. There's something like there's one who's really old, and we just call her the slow one.
The slow one?
Have a name. Yeah.
Okay. So let me say this. You got to pick a guy who's got some issues, some difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Not a dangerous guy, but guy can't get on you about your crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of where I looked for that.
Yeah. What do you got? Who's the current guy?
Well, like I said, I'm not sure it's actually going to get that far, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it will. But he's divorced.
Divorced. All right. There's a strike. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on. Is he missing any toes or anything?
Not at all. He's a really good guy. He's actually a pilot.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What airline? what airline?
What?
What airline?
Oh, no, he's actually for a subcontracted airline. He does cargo.
All right. Pilot. That sounds a little racy for you.
Actually, it's not so bad. He's been calling. He's out of town 2 weeks a month. And he's been calling me every day.
You good? You're good looking?
Okay. I mean, I'm not Playboy, but I would never do that. but I wouldn't say bad looking.
I know it's not really about whether you would ever do it, is would they ever ask you to do it?
Probably not.
All right, baby. All right, good luck with those personalities.
Thanks.
All right, like when you go to SeaWorld or something, you get a group rate.
God, I wish.
I think, Drew, I think if you could prove that you had multiple personalities, I think you could be on board with some of those group discounts and things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or the slow one. She should get the elderly discount. Yeah.
That's right. Get the senior rate.
The senior rate's right for the slow one.
Yeah, number 14's in her late 70s. Tell me she doesn't qualify for the $4 matinee price on the movie ticket. Geoff and George are both here from Seventh Heaven on Monday nights, WWB, 8 o'clock. We'll take ourselves a quick break. When we come back, got a question for George, got a question for Drew, got an opinion on boob enlargement pills. All that after this.
Loveline.
1-800-LOVE-191.
We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. George and Geoff Stults in here tonight from Seventh Heaven. Guy's just telling us a great story about double teaming the Doubleman twins last summer's hot.
Good times.
Hated to have to go back from break. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, we'll get back into it next break, though, fellas. Drew's got a big pile of Coke out on the table. We're all swapping war stories. It's a party in here tonight. Monday nights, 8 o'clock on WB, 7th Heaven, everybody. All right, got a question for George, actually. Lisa?
Yeah, hey guys.
What's up?
Two things. First, I have a question for George. I watch Seventh Heaven religiously, and I think you're really hot.
Oh, thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate that.
I love Kevin, your character, except he's way too good for Lucy, but that's besides the point.
Oh, come on now. You don't mean that.
And I was wondering if you're going to be in any other TV shows or upcoming movies?
As up to date, nothing right now. I'm just full-time on Seventh Heaven, having a blast there.
And what about Bora Bora?
Oh, Bora Bora, yeah.
Yeah, did you see him on his Bora Bora commercial there, Lisa?
No, I did not.
How could you miss it?
Well, keep your eye out, because of the holiday season will be playing quite a bit.
Oh,
It's a new cologne. It smells like the Bay.
That's from Elizabeth Arden?
Liz Claiborne.
Liz Claiborne.
Yeah.
Get it, Lisa?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Wait, and I have something to say to Adam.
No, it's for men and for women. A guy's supposed to wear the stuff chicks wear too. It's like, hey, we made a skirt for guys and for girls.
I think there's two different guys.
And look, the bottle looks like an outrigger.
Yeah. I mean, what? You have a question, Lisa?
Yeah, Adam?
Sorry, but I don't like that Una stuff. Yeah, I want guys. I want stuff that's made for guys.
For a man.
Yeah, for guys, and like you could pick an animal, like a guys and Wolverines or something, but not a guys and chicks. Go ahead, Lisa. Sorry.
Adam?
Yes.
I loved your idea about having discounts for people that still have their hymen intact.
Yeah, women mainly, but yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Right. I just want to, there was some confusion about that. We had
Not
some
just
guys
people.
coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Saying technically my hymen was never broken, therefore I qualify for the hymen discount. And
I qualify for that.
You do?
Hey.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right, good. Well, you know, my plan, this is going to turn this country into utopia in a few years, which is I encourage women to save their virginity. This stops the teen pregnancies and all the abuse and the trouble that goes on, and women, they don't drop out of school,
And
so
I'm
on and
going
so
to
forth.
4-year college.
4 years.
Not
Yeah.
JC.
No community
Fantastic.
college for me.
All right, baby.
Where are you going? Are you into college yet?
Yeah, Brandeis.
Brandeis.
Oh, nice.
Lesbian
Are you at Brandeis
school,
now?
huh?
What?
You there now? Or are you going next year?
Next year.
Okay.
All right, we're going to send you out a windbreaker, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right. No,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
not sending any windbreakers,
Oh,
but
that's right.
the plan, Drew, come on, don't talk about college. You're bringing
no,
the show down.
the Newsweek had an article on virginity. You see that, Lisa? Lisa.
What?
Did you see that article in Newsweek on virginity?
No.
No, Drew. Does anyone ever
Something
see
going to
anything you
Brandeis.
see? What are the Drew? Have you ever done that? You ever gone back to anyone? Has there ever been a payoff to any endeavor
No.
in your life?
No.
In any form.
No
Forget about
payoff.
this show.
Zero payoffs.
All right, there you go. So stop. That's what I'm saying. Here's my plan. We offer discounts for women who have the virginity and the hymen intact. You know, it's like instead of the movie being $9, it's $6.50. You know,
Substantial.
any Baskin Robbins, you get an automatic upgrade to a double scoop. You know what I mean? It's like sort of a cross between a senior discount and that one certain neighborhood stores would give you if you got straight A's in your report card.
Right.
It's
So
what
it's a
it is.
motivator.
It's a motivator.
I think it should work.
A little tax break. A little
Yeah, the parents will get a tax break if they succeed for the. There you
That
go.
would-
You gotta get the parents
deals
behind it.
deals at the pump too. It's like Supreme, the medium octane, regular, and then we have another price for the hymen price.
With hymen.
With hymen.
Now, how would they prove this? Would they have to go see Dr.
You have
Drew?
yearly
and-
checks. Yeah, but have
okay.
yearly
checks. You'd have a card. You'd present the card. It's just like a passport or any other license.
Oh, it
You'd
would have to be
up-
way more than yearly then, because I mean, the day after
yeah,
because
they can start.
Yeah, but that's
right.
okay. You get a year
No,
by.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
true, actually.
Six months. Every 6 months.
Every 6 months. All right.
All right, and you get a little stamp.
Well, every 6 months up to 20.
up
and
to
then,
20.
and then yearly.
And then we go yearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you make it to 20 these days, that's
Yeah, in fact, and
worth
then they
something.
steps up at 18, 19.
Right.
They're bonuses with hymen bonus.
Every 3 days. Yeah, that's right. Mindy?
Yeah.
You're 24.
Yep.
What's up? Yeah, you go trick-or-treating, get an extra handful of gummy bears in your sack, you know. It's used for everything. Society respects it. It's almost like it's like a handicap placard in general stripes, you know, all in one. You get the respect.
There'd be like a
You
parking
get the
for the
appreciation.
Parking
Hymen
for the hymen,
parking.
absolutely.
Hymen parking.
That's
hymen
right.
parking.
Hymen entrances.
Right.
Not quite sure what the plaque itself would look like at this point, but we're working on that.
Just pink.
Mindy?
Instead of blue.
You're 24. What's up?
I have your solution for your passions problem in TiVo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody must have accidentally pressed the little green thumbs up icon.
No.
People say that, but
Passions has never been on your TV ever, has it? Except when the TiVo does it.
right. And even if you do hit the green thumbs up, and it's just like one green thumbs up, because you can go 3 green thumbs up. Like if you like a show, you can hit the little thumbs up,
Yeah.
ding, ding, dinger. No, that's not enough to do it.
Did you try putting 3 thumbs down? If you put 3 thumbs down, I know it like never records.
I can. It's just it's never on when I'm home. But I know I could find it.
would not be on
Yeah,
your
I know. But listen,
cares?
this happens every time. I was yapping about this a year ago, and somebody said the thumbs up thing on the TiVo. No, it's just I think Drew's hypothesis is correct that the
porn.
TiVo thinks it's porn.
He watches porn 70% of the time. Half of those have to include the word passion about something, and
That's true.
he picks it up. That's it.
They at
Boom.
least start with a P.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Yeah.
you're 18.
Yeah, my question is for Drew.
Yeah.
I was wondering what your opinion about using breast enlargement pills were.
What's the matter? I mean, what's going on with you? Why do you need breast enlargement?
What's the matter?
Because I'm not satisfied.
You're not satisfied.
Where you at?
Nevada.
Where you at in the boob?
Oh, sorry.
You're in boob, Nevada.
I'm an A.
Hey.
And you're 18.
Be proud.
Have you ever been on birth control pills?
No.
Sometimes that grows things. So, but that's about all that will do that. Otherwise, it's really kind of a surgical option.
Is there a problem? I mean, A is not big by any stretch of the imagination, but most guys, and we'll talk to our guests tonight, George and Jeff, and see what they think. For most guys, not a big issue, the size. It's more of an issue for the women, and it's more of a misnomer for women, too. Like, society has you guys talked into these boobs. Most guys I know aren't that into it. I am, because I'm hetero. But most guys I know, I've heard complaints too big. Oh, it's like you like those circus-sized ones and all that. Most guys like a nicely shaped breast, but size not a huge issue.
Right.
So Lisa,
Uh-huh.
like put it this way. I'll ask George and Jeff and Drew, and you probably know what answer I'm looking for here. But be honest. My hypothesis is most guys would go for a slender attractive woman, pretty in the face, nice around the hips and legs, and very modestly chest, over one that was a little bigger in the ass and a little worse in the face, but with a heaving bosom. Am I right?
Yeah.
And no, I don't mean hit with a hatchet in the forehead face. I just mean a face that was not quite as nice as the other one, and an ass that was not quite as nice as the other one. We would in a nice big bosom. Most guys still going.
People go for symmetry more than anything.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and all you got to do is take a look at every single model that they're, everyone from Cindy Crawford on down. One out of 10 of them are large breasted.
Yep.
The rest are just attractive. All right, let's take ourselves a little break. George and Geoff, the Stults brothers are both here from 7th Heaven, WB, 8 o'clock, Monday night. Take a break. Be right back.
Okay, so I know there's nothing wrong with me. So what's up?
So I was like you, and I used to think that these Datelines were totally cheesy.
Why can't I meet anybody?
But I tried everything else and thought, what the hell? So I called the Dateline and actually met a cool guy.
I called the Dateline and I hooked up with some cool people.
Believe it or not, other normal people are out there looking too.
877-889-DATE.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Alanis Morissette is going to be in here tomorrow night. George and Geoff Stults are in here tonight from 7th Heaven. Monday nights, 7th season, WB, 8 o'clock. And the Bora Bora campaign. Oh, Drew. I like to do it. Let's do a cologne named after one of us. Get behind that.
Yeah,
buy some cheap Mexican cologne and just repackage it.
Maybe Burger King will come out with something.
Yeah, something that smells like hickory or something.
Their fries.
Yeah. All right. Drew making fun of me for chasing a buck. No big deal. Eddie?
Oh, not there.
Eddie? Still got my street cred. All right, Eddie's not around. Let's talk to...
Eddie from Michigan has been waiting for 70 minutes. Come on.
He's from Michigan. He's been on hold for 75 minutes. What do you do, hang up?
Check him again.
All right.
Put her on hold. 2.
Eddie?
Yeah, it hung up.
Maybe he's asleep.
75 is kind of short on this program.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, it's not short, but...
He might be asleep.
We've had
He may have
longer.
dozed off.
No, I heard the hang-up sound.
All right.
Yeah.
Shara?
Yes.
You're 19?
Yes, it's
What?
Shara.
Shara?
Oh, sorry. Hold your hand back, Adam.
Shara? Get the correction.
You almost got hung up on.
Oh.
So do you have to correct everybody with that?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Why don't you just leave them alone and let them do it? What they want.
I do half the time.
Good, because it's not like we're going to talk again.
I wanted to, or I had a question. Whenever my husband and I have sex or whatever, I kind of disconnect.
Oh, something happened to you?
My brother, molested me when I was 6.
Okay, and did you get kind of promiscuous when you were a teenager?
Not at all.
Were you sort of aversive to sex?
Yeah.
And you remain aversive to sex?
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
I'm better now than I was. We've been together for about a year and a half, and
Why'd you get married so young?
I'm religious too.
Oh.
I saw some data that 80% of Catholic nuns in this one study have been sexually abused.
80%?
Yeah.
All by the same guy?
Same guy.
Mm-hmm.
God, strangely enough.
Father Philip?
Yeah.
And, Drew.
And so I was...
Drew's half Jew, but, Drew, you can't get away with
No,
that
80%
stuff.
have been sexually abused.
Really?
80%.
No.
Yes.
Nuns?
This is Patrick Carnes' data, yeah.
They admitted that?
This was in a well-done study of a large population.
By
Yeah.
priests?
No, that seemed
They
to
got
have
it
motivated
earlier.
them to going into the there was a spiritual quality to it too, but also the sexual anorexia was gratifying to them. They're beginning to share Shira.
Yeah, and
Distracting.
Right.
They're beginning to talk about things like sexual anorexia that occur from people who are sexually abused in childhood. The most typical syndrome. That was imposed on you. It's different than shutting down.
Yeah, I was
sexually.
victimized.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was.
Yeah, I guess it's the difference between someone who's not eating and someone who's in a prisoner of war camp and not being fed.
Precisely.
That was
Precisely
me.
the difference, yeah.
Tried to tunnel out of there. Never made it.
That's the Papillon syndrome that you had. But
it's called high school. Sexual. Starved sexually. Living off nothing. Beating off to a raft box with a picture of a chick on it. Nothing. That's all we had.
In any event, the more typical syndrome is that it's sort of a bulimia anorexia sexuality, and that people get kind of compulsive sexually with people they don't care about, and they get anorectic. They withhold from people they actually do care about.
Well, I do purge my penis every once in a while.
I know you do. Yes, you do. Yes. Yeah. There's a compulsive quality to that purging we've discussed.
Thank you.
Yeah. And one of the things that women do to protect themselves to make sure that no one will want them and they won't want to be sexual is gain a lot of weight. Have you been through that problem?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I have a 5.5-month-old son.
No.
And I'm back to my pre-pregnancy weight already.
Good.
And I don't know,
yeah.
I'm almost totally silent whenever we have sex.
All right.
And
Wait,
it bothers him.
Your brother did this to you from 6 to when?
It was just when I was 6. It was over summer.
He is your biological brother.
Yes.
How old was he?
He's 4 years older than me.
Ugh.
10. I wonder who got to him.
And I'm not sure who did, but I know someone did.
Sure.
Because we've been through counseling and stuff. I still don't talk to him or see him.
Okay.
Because I went through court and everything.
Right.
But he molested my younger sister for 3 years.
Wow.
After he did it to me, and I knew it was going on, and I didn't know what to do about it.
Oh boy. What religion are you?
Adventist.
That's Seventh-day
Adventist. Yeah.
What is that? Is there another word for that? Another one for that?
No.
No, that's just it.
That's just
okay.
it.
Okay.
But
And it's not Mormon, right?
No, it's close. Kind of. It's got some similarities. But yeah, I was wondering if there was something I can do. I don't know what to do.
Stay with the therapy, Sharon.
Okay, well, I haven't been in therapy for a while. It was it ended when I was 17.
But you have a reason now to get back to it. Sometimes, as life goes along, other things need work that maybe didn't get work done when you were 17.
Okay.
Also, just having had a baby 3 months ago can kind of shut you down biologically. You might talk to your obstetrician about birth control pills and things like that that sometimes restore a libido.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Take care of yourself.
You're doing all right. Just hang in there.
No more kids.
Yeah, we got that taken care of.
All right, baby.
Fair enough.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. She'd had some therapy
You could
and
tell.
sounded in better shape than
Yeah.
a lot of the people we speak to.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other Mormon name that we always talk about on this
Latter-day
show?
Saints.
Latter-day Saints.
Right? No, that's Seventh-day. Yeah.
No, that's Mormon.
LDS, Latter-day Saints. Yeah.
Right. Seventh Day is different than
A little
that.
different, yeah.
All right. But see, that's got to make it extra weird when you're a religious family and this kind of stuff is going down. For us atheists, this stuff's par for the course. Sure, why not? Brothers effing me. Of course, what else is new? But if you're religious, it's got to make it that much more bizarre because there's God's watching me
Right,
or letting this happen
And it gets
or why is
involved
he
in issues
forsaking
of
me? And
sin and badness and devils.
I feel dirty and ashamed. Oh my God! It can really twist a knife. Let's talk to Nikki, who's 20. Nikki.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. When were you molested?
I wasn't really.
Oh, all right. Well, we got to move on.
This is another one of those answers. I wasn't really.
When did your dad rape you?
No molestation whatsoever, huh?
No, not really.
Not really. What does not really mean?
Well, no molestation.
Well, what did you mean? What were you thinking when you said not really?
Well, oh God, not that would count.
Well, tell us the one that didn't count.
God, I don't know if I even remember it correctly.
Okay, well, tell us what you don't remember.
Tell us what you
I got to go backwards with her.
Well, speak to us in a language you don't speak. I mean, tell us what you
God.
don't remember.
Tell us what this thing is you don't remember.
All right.
Okay, well, I don't know if this has anything to do with my question.
Nah.
But,
It will.
I think I was actually by a neighbor, a girl who was a little bit older than me. And I was really young.
Did it happen just once, or did it happen
But
repeatedly?
I think it was just one time, but I think I tried to block it out, so I don't really remember if it really happened, or I don't know.
Well, if you're sort of sexually compulsive and having chaotic relationships, you can bet that it happened.
I don't think I'm sexually compulsive, though.
All right.
I don't know. What's wrong?
Well, let's just
Okay.
assume it didn't.
Okay.
All right. So what's the question?
What's your question?
Okay, well, I'm 20 years old, obviously, and I've been going through a lot of really a bad series of relationships, and I'm intelligent, and
Hey, Nikki, didn't I just say if you have a lot of chaos in your relationships, that would be a sign that had happened to you? That's how that plays out in your adult life.
Yeah, but there's a lot of 20-year-old women who handle.
I've had good relationships too.
Okay.
But I've just noticed the pattern recently that I've been really obsessing about my looks.
Your what?
And my looks, my appearance a lot,
Right.
and obsessing about my grades and obsessing about a lot of things, and then I go out and I party, and then I just hook up with random guys, even though I know that's not me, but I seem to fall into like a trap that they really like me, and I don't know. It's stupid, and I know I shouldn't, but
Did something trigger you feeling so bad about yourself?
I don't know.
Are you doing drugs or alcohol when you do this stuff?
Alcohol, some, but not to a degree that I'm.
And you sound a little manicky. Are you having racing thoughts? Are you not sleeping much? That kind of thing.
Not really. No. I mean, I had an eating disorder in high school, and I thought I kind of fixed that, but then I got out of a bad relationship recently, and
What was bad about it?
Huh?
Was there any abuse?
Oh no, well, verbally partially, but he was cheating on me, and I kind of knew it and called him on it. So.
All right, so hey, Nikki.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a little break from the relationships and I mean, it's going to sound sort of trite, but kind of focus on yourself a little. Not worry about what guys think of you. Not use guys to make you feel good about yourself. Just step back a little bit, huh?
But I think I do that. I'm like so focused in school and stuff. I had.
Yeah, but you're kind of saying that you're doing stuff with guys, and it seems like you're doing it with them to make you feel good or gratified in the moment, and then when you're done, you feel some shame. You feel like you shouldn't have done it. That wasn't you. Why don't you just not get yourself into that position for a little while?
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you go out to a club or to a bar and you're drinking and you're attractive and there's plenty of single guys there, that this is a situation, environment where this is going to happen.
Hey, Nikki, go to the bookstore and get some things that are written by Patrick Carnes. Carnes, C-A-R-N-E-S, Patrick Carnes.
Okay.
And you sort of fit a specific profile with the eating disorder and the sexual compulsivity and the chaos in relationships and the history of sexual abuse. It's a pretty common pattern, and he deals with that a lot in some of his
Okay,
books.
well, can it be fixed?
Yeah, but you got to go get some treatment.
You can't just go out clubbing and expect to fix it because you're conscious of it. You got to do a little work on it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you guys.
All right, man.
Bye.
Yeah, everyone wants to fix everything, but they don't really want to do any of the steps that are involved with fixing it.
It's funny. We think that because if there's an understanding, if there's a cognition about it, if we figured it out, then it will stop.
Right.
And that's not the way the brain works. You'll figure out and you'll understand why you keep doing the things you do now. Just because you know it doesn't work doesn't mean you'll stop it.
So, I mean,
it's addicts.
What's her option then to...
She has to get some treatment.
Just straight therapy?
Somebody who deals with this problem. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's no different. I always use the analogy, but it's no different than the physical stuff, which is you knowing what not to eat and you knowing to exercise more and drink more water and stuff doesn't give you a nice physique unless you actually put down whatever it is you're going to eat and go to the gym and do all that, do whatever it is. We think, psychologically, we think it works differently. It's like, we've discovered the answer, so therefore we can just go about our business. Like, I know I should be eating tofu and going to the gym, but I'm aware of that, so I can have another donut.
And you're gonna watch some TiVo.
and watch some TiVo. Right. How dare you attack my precious TiVo?
Speaking of TiVo.
Barbara,
Yep,
you're 25.
I am.
I'm thoroughly prepared to be disappointed by whatever TiVo advice you put forth, but go ahead.
Okay, well, I didn't hear exactly what your problem was because I missed the first 20 minutes of the call.
All
I was
right.
still at work.
All right. You work for
So-
TiVo?
I work for DirecTV's department that handles the TiVo combination unit.
Oh, getting warm
That's
here.
me. That's my unit, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it a Philips, Sony, or Hughes receiver?
But it's Phillips, I think.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's going on with it?
I punch it. Wants to know. I try to turn it on. It wants to know my area code. So I punch in my area code, and then it says, "Nah, that one's no good. We need another one." So I punch in the two that are closest to me, and they're like, "Yeah, now it's not responding."
Okay.
I tried dumping a beer on it and hitting it with a fungo bat.
Is that bad?
That's not bad, is it?
I suggest throwing it out the window.
Yeah.
The thing is I don't think I can really help you.
All right.
Wait.
Now.
Let's see if she can help with the passions thing. Or she can explain it, maybe. Huh?
Barbara, let's talk about the passions problem. Let's talk about the problem of the TiVo taping the daytime drama Passions constantly without my prompting.
Where'd you get the receiver?
What
Where
store?
did you purchase it from?
I don't know. Circuit City or someplace like that.
Okay. And you just barely purchased it?
Is this going to lead up to an?
Yes,
he's had it for a long time.
This is going to lead up to a Passions answer?
Yeah, well.
There you go.
Okay, I bought it 6
You
months
just barely
ago.
purchased it?
No, 6 months.
Whatever. No, it's been a few years actually, for the old one.
Few years. They've only been out for 2. So
2 years.
what I would do is go into.
I bought one of the first prototypes.
No,
it
the
was
question-
built in 1989.
The question
from a mad
isn't how to
scientist.
fix it.
It was made of mahogany.
Question is why did it happen?
Okay. Most likely, without your knowing it, somebody gave it a thumbs up on some type of.
Is it possible he watches pornography on that TiVo 70% of the time?
The description of the.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
it'll-
was
it'll
saying
say
to you.
passions. It'll say-
But it reads the description. Bad actors crank out hackneyed dialogue all day for little pay. I've read that.
That's passions and porno.
All right.
It's both.
that's
Yeah,
that's
because
true.
it looks at the ratings, the sexual content.
Right.
It's not-
Right. All right. You see that, Drew? Somehow the devil has climbed inside the TiVo and is controlling my life. It has that little eye in it. I'm convinced it knows.
Or you can
when
just
I'm-
have a personality that watches Passions. You don't know about it.
That's
Man, are
Good
you?
one,
Oh,
good
that's
one.
got to be
So
it.
many levels here
That's
on
it.
Seventh Heaven.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to root that thing out using like a rusty sprinkler key or something. I could get that one out of me.
I wonder what his name is or her name. Watching passions.
Yeah. Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie.
This is Eddie from Michigan who was hung up before. Remember?
You're 36.
Oh, I got
What's
cut
up?
off.
What's up?
My girlfriend's bi,
Mm-hmm.
and I know she was with a couple gay guys too at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And my problem is she don't want me to use a condom, and I'm worried about picking up something.
How long's she been your girlfriend?
About 2-3 months.
Yeah. Why doesn't she want you using a condom?
She wants the real feeling.
Mm-hmm. How do you know she was with a couple of gay guys?
She told me fast.
Has you guys been tested for STDs?
What's that?
Have you guys been tested for STDs?
I always do because I'm on Ritalin, and I get tested every other month.
What does being on Ritalin have to do with?
Well, I go for tests, and they take my blood, and they check me out and everything.
You ask them to check for STDs.
Probably every other visit I do.
You request that.
Yes.
You do that when they draw blood?
You can, yeah, a lot of it. Yeah.
All right.
A lot of good stuff you get. From
But she doesn't, Eddie, right?
She went in for a pap smear about 3 weeks ago, and everything was good.
Yeah, but that's not everything.
Okay.
I mean, so she also sounds like trouble, Eddie.
Yeah, she could get into stuff.
What's up with her?
I don't know. She'd been without a dad for a while, and
Yep.
just got reunited with him a couple days ago.
Yeah, bet she was horribly disappointed. Where's he living? In Florida somewhere?
No, same town.
Never moved away.
Well, her dad?
Yeah.
He's about 60, 70 miles away.
All right.
He never knew how to find him till now.
All right. Look, she's going to be a handful, Eddie. You understand me?
told.
That's all I do is talk to handfuls all night.
What would she be using for birth control?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
In the blue box is all I could say.
Yeah, to keep that condom on.
Oh yeah.
My question
Where
is,
to?
Here's the deal. You need a technique, a sleuth technique for condom application. Ooh, that's gonna be the name of my condom loader, sleuth.
Mm-hmm.
The sleuth condom
What,
loader.
so we can put it on without her knowing?
Yeah.
Just like whip it on one-handed, just roll aside.
Not even one-handed, just in a
No-handed.
dipping technique. I keep my loader in between my mattress and box
So you
spring.
can just slide right in there.
And I go, I drop the VCR remote, baby, and I slide down and just boom, click in, snap. It's more of a, it's more
my
of a
biggest
pop
question
sound. Yeah.
my biggest question on this is that the guys that she was with, neither of them had AIDS or anything. Can they develop AIDS at all? Just the two of them?
Just the two gay guys?
What do you mean, spontaneously without being infected?
Yeah, God'll do that to the gays
Just
every once
being
in a while.
gay?
Sure.
Like AIDS will drop in out of the sky and infect them?
Yeah.
No, is that something that you got to have a carrier to pick it up, or?
Sure.
Somebody has to give it to you.
It's not like cancer.
Okay, so these two guys, if they don't have it, then chances are she's fine, right?
Yeah.
Well, unless you got it from somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie, listen to me. Listen, Screwball, do not get her pregnant. Do you understand me?
Okay.
This chick has some serious baggage, and she's nutty. You must know what I'm talking about.
I kind of do.
Yeah.
My ex-wife was, she left me for a woman, so I know
You really?
trouble too.
This is a path you want to go down? This seems like a prudent way to go
don't
at
know.
36 years of age?
I get hooked on the girls before I find out their past.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you shouldn't trust your attractions because
No.
your compass leads you into this kind of person.
I'm amazed at guys who want to take on these kinds of projects, and they have no idea what they're getting into. And they don't see, it's like, oh, she found her dad after 15 years, and
No,
she's
reunited,
fine, she's this, and she's reunited. They have no idea the colossal undertaking a relationship like this is, and it's the years of chaos. And then 3 kids later, she's grabbed 2 of them, and she's heading for Central America, and it's just now the nightmare has just begun. Just don't get it, guys. Hey, if you're screwed up and you're a mess too, fine. But if not, don't even get started on this stuff. And like I said, at 36. You can't can't just dip your toe into the water and see what the temperature is before you get into these things. Okay, let's take ourselves a little break.
Yeah.
Little break.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Jeff and George both here from 7th Heaven, Monday nights, WB, 8 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, everybody now. LoveLine will be right back.
Oh, you know what? That's right.
Salt.
All right. Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Jeff and George Stults are here tonight from 7th Heaven, Monday nights, WB, 8 o'clock. All right, we got a question for our guest tonight. This is Lindsay, who's 24. Lindsay,
Hello.
what's up?
Hi. I actually know George.
You do?
Yes. I went to ask him.
She's from Whittier. She must have gone to Whittier College with him.
Whittier College. Yes. I went there for 1 year.
Beautiful.
And I wanted to know how has his sex life been now with his success.
Through the roof, sister.
Whoa, interesting question there, Lindsay.
Yes.
It's been
What's
just
your
fine,
last name,
thank you.
Lindsay?
Huh?
Have you been with George?
George.
Oh.
You've been with George?
No, I haven't.
He's gay.
Drew, please. Please.
Phyllis Diller?
Yeah, Lindsay, you're 24.
Yes, I am 24.
Lindsay, Jeff wants to know your last name.
Arias. I met him. I was a freshman back then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friends were Nicole and Jamie and Aeon.
Oh, right.
You guys remember that?
Jeff's
No.
exes, yeah.
You still living in Whittier?
Yes, I do.
So things didn't really work out. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Everything's good, though. Everything's all right. So, yeah, George, answer my question.
Oh, it's just fine, thanks. Having a great time.
Yeah, especially he keeps that cologne ad in his wallet and just folds it out as soon as he gets to the bar.
Right, he just holds it up.
Pins it up there.
Tapes in the back of his windbreaker. It's fine. All
I
right.
just thought I wanted to say hello.
All right.
Well, you don't have a question for Adam or Dr. Drew?
No, my friend, actually, Griffin, had told me I heard that you're on the radio tonight.
Ah, gotcha.
So,
Griffin.
All right. That old dog Griffin.
congratulations, you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Lindsay.
Bye.
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 How's the old sex life?
I didn't even know they refer to it as a sex life anymore. But being on TV's got to help with women, right?
But yeah, that's in theory.
Definitely
Right.
does not do any worse, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's really, I mean, also what helps with women is looking good enough to be on TV, regardless of whether you're on TV. I mean, you're
Adam, you're on TV.
three-quarters.
You're on TV.
I know, but I'm not playing some hot chick's boyfriend. You know what I'm playing?
Yeah.
I'm a Brillo head goofball sidekicks, you know?
Yeah, that's...
Artie
Right.
Johnson was on TV, too, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right. It helps.
Yeah. Yeah. And when do you guys do, like, in Seventh Heaven, do you do, I don't know, signings or, like, show up at...
Personal appearances,
openings and things like that. And you must have like just a bunch of rabid fans, right?
It's kind of...
And they're all chicks.
Yeah, for the most part. Or, guys your age that are balding and kind of scary.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
but, I mean, so there's those guys. But
Can you tell he's balling with that hat on?
How dare you, True.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's
He's
all
good.
coming out.
He's good.
Please.
We were in New York. George was actually doing a signing for the Liz Claiborne thing. And, boy, these guys, I mean, there was a line they had to go through to get to him. And these guys went to the line, and then they got in the back of it and went to it again. And and I was like, I mean...
Guys meaning girls or
No,
guys meaning guys?
I mean, there was tons and tons of girls, coming
Right.
through, and then, but I mean, there was these they just kept coming on through, and they wanted their, 20 seconds with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it's the.
Yeah, but these I could see you appealing to the gay man, to the fair.
But most of the fans, the hardcore Seventh Heaven fans, are like 18 and under.
Yeah.
Right.
Girls. Yeah.
Right. That's why you got folks on the 18
Right.
and not the under. Try to get the 18 under you, right, Drew? That's what Drew always says. Whenever we're on the road, he goes,
So funny.
18, get under. That's on the road, right? And then he tries to high five me, and I'm like, hey, come on, I'm not about that. Yeah, John. And he's always like, we play a college, we're gonna play a town we can score at, not one of these little podunk towns where we can't score. You know what I mean? I think he's talking about drugs when he's talking about scoring.
Yeah, I'm used to using that language. Scoring.
Yeah, 18, get under. Yeah. John?
Yeah.
You're 23.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for Drew. I've been with my girl over 3 years, and she's not on the pill, and I never wear rubbers with her, but I always pull out every single time before I come, so... what are my chances here?
Oh, I love our listeners and callers because they got to add the before I come part in there.
Sorry.
So you're saving up for your baby then, right?
Yeah.
I just mean we got the pull out part, right?
Yeah. I pull out every single time. I think maybe twice in over 3 years I have not pulled out. Thank goodness that nothing happened from it, but I don't know.
Yeah, he was nutting. That's the problem.
Nothing.
Listen, many guys have emissions prior to ejaculating. They're concentrated in sperm, so you can still get her pregnant even by pulling out.
But what
Drew,
are
weren't
the
you saying
chances, though? I know.
Huh?
I mean, I know. I mean, you always have I guess what is it, the pre-cum or whatever.
Right.
Does that have sperm in it?
Yes, most cases.
In most cases.
Yep.
Do you have percentages here?
No,
I mean,
I don't.
What's that?
It's controversial, actually, but no, I don't have
Really?
numbers. But it's probably assume it's you. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, why not? Because it's been going at it for 3 years
You
and
may have just
nothing.
been lucky.
Exactly. That's my point.
You may have just been lucky.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen if you keep doing that.
You think though?
Yeah, John, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we don't recommend people do that.
Right on. Hey, I have one more question. Last night.
Wait a second. How about? I mean, obviously this is a concern of yours.
Yeah, I mean.
And you don't want to get her pregnant.
How about putting a condom on?
No. How about getting her on the pill?
Yeah, that's probably the best. What the better thing is, I don't know.
No, just look. When you get her pregnant, get an abortion, right?
Nah, I won't do that. Good Catholic boy, you know.
All right, then we get her on the pill, right?
Yeah.
Why would you not do that?
A good Catholic boy. I mean, irrigating her belly with semen every night. Please.
Not every night. Every other
boy.
night.
Every other night.
Hey, he's found a technicality somewhere. Where it's
all right.
thou
Now
shalt
listen,
not.
John. Don't be such a retard, would you? If you're gonna have a kid that you don't want when you get her pregnant, you're gonna get her pregnant. You got to get her on the pill.
Why
That's it.
not the pill? Give us your reason.
No reason. I mean, just hasn't come up.
Okay.
Stupidity is the reason then.
Hasn't come up. Okay.
Right? Is
Just,
that the reason?
John, just go ahead. Just have your kid. Go ahead. What do we care?
At least I can support it like not most people. So.
Right. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a firewall engineer.
A what?
A firewall engineer.
Firewall engineer.
Yeah.
You engineer firewalls?
Like network security.
It's all
Computer
firewalls.
Computer firewalls.
There you go.
You physically build them?
No, I program them.
They program firewalls.
And manage them, yes.
No, because they have firewalls in construction, burn ratings, stuff like
And
that.
in cars and yeah.
You got to be pretty smart to do that. You'd think that you'd figure out that you should wear a condom or put her on the pill.
Yeah, probably the pill would be the best. Condoms got to be out the door though.
Okay.
After 3.5 years, come on.
All right. John's got he's got bravado, meets a little retard. He's got retardvo or something. I'm not sure what the word for this. Like little retard and then lots of chutzpah. Bravo, Drew. What's bravado meets bratardo? Like the guy's got a lot of bratardo.
Yeah,
Like what would you call a guy who's kind of full of himself?
Bratardo, yeah.
Kind of full of himself. Got a lot of machismo, but got like half-baked stupid ideas and theories too.
Yeah.
Bratardo.
Bravitard.
Bravitard?
No, not quite.
He's full of bratardo.
Yeah, bratardo.
All right, that's good. That's good. Write that down, Drew. Allison,
Oh, okay.
you're 14?
Actually, no. I'm the effed up 13-year-old, and I'm really sorry about that stupid call. I was just really nervous, but I have a real question. Like, that was real. It was just stupid, okay?
Okay, you're the one who first called of the night.
Yeah.
All right. And then you're going by a different name.
Well, no, I just didn't think they would let me in because, you guys thought I was all, like, effed up and stuff.
Hold on.
All right.
All right, what's your
really?
question?
Really? When same people calling back twice a night? Is that what this show's degenerated into? What's up, Allison?
Okay.
Or whatever. Wait, what is your name?
Liz.
Liz.
And I'm 13.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my mom is, like, kind of mean to me. Like, she insults me a lot and stuff. Not, like, abusively, just kind of, like she says she's joking. And, like, but, like, it still kind of hurts and stuff. But I think it's been kind of good for me because, like, I can handle, like, people making fun of me. And because people kind of do at school.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so she brings it on and then she handles
I
it.
can't get on the part where, what was her first question of the night?
I can't remember.
She's obsessed.
Oh, about the teacher that I...
Oh, the obsessed teacher, yeah.
Yeah.
I was...
Listen, I talked to this chick for 4.5 minutes at the beginning of the night about the obsessed teacher.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to her again. Did we not know that was her? I just couldn't pick. Okay. All right, and what has she got, a speed dial or something? How do you get through to this show? I don't know. How can we talk to people who say they've been calling for 7 years and never got through? We got to talk to Screwy Liz. Liz, you there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how do you get through? Do you have a speed dial?
No, I've got fast fingers.
Really?
You know,
What is that
sometimes the
about
way
you?
the phones
Yeah.
route and stuff, people can get through certain areas and stuff.
All right. I can't deal. I can't talk to the same person twice in
All
a
right,
night.
let's go. We can talk to
What was her
someone else.
problem, though?
Can't remember.
Her mom.
Her mom's...
People make fun of her.
Yeah, well, her mom is nasty to her, and surprisingly, she attracts nastiness from other people. But here's the good news: she can handle it because she takes it from mom so often. It's
All right, but
interesting.
overall, you will create the environment that you complain about the most.
Yes, and mom makes her that way.
Yes, if you find that people aren't respecting you, people won't respect you, and if your cry is people are abusing you, people are abuse you. Whatever your cry is, that's what you will find. So if this is the path you want to go down, you end up hooking up with people that do this, and it just becomes a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yep.
I don't know how you stop it, It's difficult to stop.
Yeah.
There are people out there who will be perfectly friendly
I
to
was
you,
gonna say,
though.
have-
You're not attracted to those
well,
people.
But that's it. Being quality friends, people that genuinely care about her, not people that sort of wallow with her, but people who provide something positive for her.
Vanessa,
Hello.
you're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
I like ever since I was little, I have thought about guys and girls, and I didn't know like why it was so weird to dream about girls, and like I told my parents I liked guys and like I liked boys, but I never actually told them that I liked girls, and so like I don't know if I'm bi or not, or
You're 15. No one knows what they are at 15.
I knew I was straight at 15.
Yeah, but a lot of people are confused at 15, so just
like,
relax.
I actually like I've had crushes on guys before.
Vanessa, to have bisexual feelings, homosexual feelings at 15 is everybody, for the most part, except Adam. And
But-
just relax. You'll figure this out. Unless you were traumatized growing up in some way, this is something you'll kind of sort out.
But is it normal to like dream about?
Yeah,
about
it's
girls?
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You're all right.
Relax.
What's up?
Just
Okay.
relax.
Smooth out, baby.
You're a lesbian.
Drew, please. Vanessa.
Uh-huh.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, because
Okay.
my aunt, she's a lesbian, and
All right.
my uncles are gay, so I wasn't.
It's not hereditary.
Okay.
Not per se. I mean, you may inherit predispositions
They didn't,
for
they
it,
didn't,
but
did they screw with you growing up? You molest you?
No.
All right, you're fine then.
Okay. And
Whatever you want. It's all good.
I'd like to say hi to George and Jeff.
Hello. Hi.
I like your show, and I think you guys are really cool and good looking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm so glad. Oh man, I've been waiting since like 10 to talk to you guys.
These guys could make you turn the corner toward the men, though, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you could marry George or Jeff, you'd never be with a woman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But like I don't know. I think I would have a better relationship with a girl because
well, they're better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come
well.
on, give us a chance.
Come on. But really, if you could marry George or Jeff, would you say goodbye to women completely?
Yeah.
All right, you got
All right,
that. You know,
same here.
you're clear about certain things.
I'm just saying, it's not just sucking up to the gas. That's what I mean.
You're clear too. It's nice.
I had a lovely experience tonight when when the guy who hooked up the TiVo and that junk was over at the house today. It was this great scene where I said, yank the one out, put the good one in, and then put the old one in upstairs. And we go in upstairs, and it was like up in the bedroom now, and he's like, yeah, and I took the liberty of hooking the thing up to your stereo too, so the sound comes through your speakers now. So what you do is you want to watch TiVo, you press 1, and I'm thinking, I got a porn film in there. I know I do, and I know it's gonna be an uncomfortable moment here in a minute. And he goes, yeah, you want to hook up, you want to get the TiVo going, just
Well, describe the guy.
press. A white guy, sort of regular guy. He's not wearing
30s.
a bow tie, and he's not my gym coach or anything. But he's a regular guy. He's like kind of a straight guy.
In his 30s.
Yeah, 30s.
Yeah, all
right. mid 30s. Straight,
Yeah.
kind of yes sir, no sir kind of guy, And he's like, and then if you want to go ahead and watch regular TV, all you do is set it on VCR on the stereo, and then you keep the TV on channel 3. And if you're watching a tape or something, he hits the thing, chick going at it with a vibrator. Which made it worse. It was like complete midstream.
What did you say?
Legs.
I'm doing a sociologic study.
Legs
I'm a
toward
college
the
student.
camera, so you couldn't see anything but just knees and vibrator, and working herself like a chef, stirring a goulash pot with that
gumbo.
thing. The thing was hot pink. And it's just like, chick just, I don't know. To me, the vibrator for some reason was worse, and the angle was bad too. It wasn't over the shoulder thing. It was like you couldn't see her face, kind of. It was just nothing but crotch, knees, and electric pink vibrator
What
going
did you
in.
say? What did you say?
I just, yeah. All right, I see how the VCR works. It was perfectly queued up to the novelty part of the porn. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's perfect. And it's
my
like
wife must have been watching. What'd you say?
it just sort of sat there and looked down for a few minutes, and he sort of looked down, and then we sort of moved on. But I knew that I had the inkling that I should pop something out of there. I didn't know where it was at. I didn't know what was in there, and pow, just like if the vibrator was a stick shift on a VW bus and she couldn't find second, that was the move with the vibrator, and it was hot pink, and it was like yeah, it's like down, over, and up. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, LoveLine. Jeff and George here, the Stults brothers from Seventh Heaven on WB, 8 o'clock, 7th season.
Tomorrow
Monday
night,
nights.
Alanis Morissette.
Tomorrow night, Alanis Morissette. All right, let's get back to the phone, speak to Ashley. Ashley?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Okay. First, I'm not sure if I'm bisexual or not.
Didn't we just talk to her?
Seems a lot of that.
No.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm not physically attracted to any females, but if I was dared to do something with a girl, I'd probably do it,
Yeah.
And that started when I was probably 13.
So far, you've been making statements. Is there a question here?
Oh yeah, well I just wanted to know is this a phase or
If the phase where you would do something with somebody if they dared you?
well no, because now when I meet a sexual height, I think of a female. I think of girls doing.
I think a lot of people do that, and it doesn't really mean much of anything.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to know if this, because I eventually want to be married and with children one day. Is this going to be
You're 15, 16. I think you'll figure this out in the next couple of years.
Oh, okay.
You're a lesbian.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you figure out, but I don't think so.
You guys can adopt, artificial insemination. You get a donor male.
Oh, I like boys.
I like boys.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
You're fine, baby.
Oh.
Relax.
Okay. Oh, I just want to say, I love you, Adam. I've had a big crush on you for a long time. I'm so glad I'm talking to you.
See?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I'm one.
Straight as a lightning rod. You're living in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to get out of there.
That's where all the confusion's coming from.
Yeah. Where are you living in North Hollywood?
Plus, when I drove through North Hollywood the other day, I was telling you, and there are more signs for strip clubs than I've ever seen anywhere other than Las Vegas. I mean, it's like North Hollywood is like a haven for that stuff, right?
Well, it's where all the porn started.
Yeah.
And then then I moved out and the porn left.
I see.
No more takers.
The porn followed, yeah.
The porn moved to Northridge, moved the West Valley, and then all these studios started moving in. Every time we talked to a band, they recorded in North Hollywood.
So the porn, the strip joints had to follow the rock stars in, as you're saying.
These guys keep weird hours, and they want to blow off a little steam, after a long night of recording. Sure. And where do you live?
I live on Burbank Boulevard.
Mm-hmm. What's a big cross street?
Laurel Canyon.
Yeah, that's right where I was. All right, good times there. Yeah. All right, got a nice YWCA in there somewhere. It's a little tucked away.
To do?
Yeah. Never. Yeah, you'll never see it.
Oh.
It's there. All right, enjoy that part of town.
All right, thanks.
Get out of there as soon as possible.
All right.
All right. Good times. Let's talk to Aaron, who's 19. Aaron?
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm here.
What's
Hi.
up?
I just had a question. My boyfriend and I have been together for about 5 years, and we're kind of looking towards experiencing a threesome, but he thinks that if he approaches a girl, they're going to think that he's a pervert, so he wants me to do it. And I have no idea. I'm supposed to just go up to a girl and be like, oh, we think you're hot. And would there be any good way to start that conversation with someone?
You want to have a threesome?
Yeah, I'm totally down for it. It's kind of, I just don't know what to say.
Most situations like that we've heard about, the woman is sort of the point guard, isn't she?
Yeah, she runs interference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. If a guy goes up and tries to pick up a chick, it gets a little creepy.
Yeah, like she would probably just think he was nuts.
Right,
So,
that's
and
right.
He was just, just trying to get with her. So he keeps telling me I have to do it, and I don't know where to begin. I don't know if I just, like, how would you have any suggestions, like, how I'd start a conversation with her? I mean,
yeah.
How
well,
would you figure out your mark? Who'd you tell somebody would be into that kind of thing? Eesh.
yeah, well, because we kind of found someone, and turned out she was a stripper, but then
stripper's a good place to start with
Yeah.
that.
we lost touch with her, so.
You what?
But we lost touch with her. We talk every once in a while. I just didn't want to blurt it out, so we kind of try getting together every once in a while at the party or whatever, and then we just stopped calling. So
Yeah.
I haven't run into any strippers lately, so I don't know where to go or.
Yeah. So is this relationship sort of run its course?
No, not really actually. There was a time 3 years ago it did, but we kind of
3 years ago when you were 16?
We've been together since we were 14, so it's been a while.
3 years ago when you were 16?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, I was 16,
Okay.
yeah, sorry.
How old is this guy? How old is this guy?
He's 19 too. We're same age.
Why? Why you sort of clinging to each other and bringing in threesomes and things? What?
I'm sorry?
What were you? Were you both you kind of running away from something at 14?
No, he came from a really, Catholic family. My family's just,
All right.
we're
You
just
guys,
open, I guess. I don't know. I've been listening to all the other callers, and the girls, they don't know if they're bisexual or not. I think girls are pretty. I'm attracted to them.
you plan on getting married?
Yeah, definitely. We're just waiting. We want to get a little bit older before we.
Having a threesome tends to screw up relationships. It's not usually a stabilizing influence.
Really?
Yeah, it's very rare to have relationships survive that.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want it to be like a thing that happens all the time. I just want it to be someone we just meet, kind of like a wham bam, thank you, and then that's it. But
Just because you're interested in women, or what's
I'm just to try it out, just to see what it's like. I'm not interested in becoming a swinger or anything. I don't want it.
Does he get to have sex with the woman?
That changes from time to time. Sometimes I'm okay with it. Sometimes I'm not. So.
Yeah. In the moment, he's going to do whatever he does, and it could freak you
Yeah.
out pretty good. So
Yeah,
just
that
think
would be
about
fun,
that.
but he's totally down for just watching me and her, and I'm fine with that too. So.
Sure. Well, that's where you start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't know how to find them. I don't know if I just run in the grocery store and just kind of
Yeah.
start a conversation and I guess.
Start in the deli section.
Okay, silly.
I suggest produce.
Yeah, not a bad call either. Yeah, Aaron, stripper's a good place to start.
Okay.
Two of you going to a strip club, hang out. All right, but you understand the relationship is doomed, right? You guys, because you got together at 14, you're both obviously looking to experiment and check out other people and experience other people, and you don't have the guts to break up because you've been together for so long, but you're both sort of looking to move on in a way.
Well, we did break up. So when we were 16, we broke up. Basically, we were kind of dating, but we'd both dated other people for about a year and 2 months.
All right.
But we did. So I don't know.
All right, I'm just saying I agree with Drew, and just be prepared for some feelings and some consequences.
Definitely jealousy in there. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be some stuff.
Okay, the thought was in my head.
All right. Good luck. It's going to be like, okay, baby, you can be with her, but don't finish with her. Ugh, what'd you say? Oh, baby, grab us a beer, would you? We got to do some spooning.
Where's the remote?
All right. We'll be back.
Okay, so I know there's nothing wrong with me. So what's up?
Well, I was like you, and I used to think that these Datelines were totally cheesy.
Why can't I meet anybody?
But I tried everything else and thought, what the hell? So I called the Dateline and actually met a cool guy.
I called the Dateline and I hooked up with some cool people.
Believe it or not, other normal people are out there looking too.
877-889-DATE.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Well, there it is, everybody. I want to thank Geoff and George for showing up tonight. Everybody go watch Seventh Heaven Monday nights, 8 o'clock on the WB. Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in. Much luck on all the endeavors, Cologne,
And
Seventh
whatnot.
Heaven, and whatnot. And Lannis Morissette in here tomorrow night. Until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying Mahalo. Try to get to 18 under you. Right, Drew? That's what Drew always says. Whenever we're on the road, he goes,
So
18, get under. That's on the road, right? And then he tries to high five me. And I'm like, hey, come on, I'm not about that.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.